Hello everyone, welcome to Cloudtech Coaching. Today we'll be discussing about importance of C and the basic structure of C programming. Now let's look at the importance of C. So first, C is a robust language. So what do you mean by robust language? That I'm going to explain now. Robust is nothing but, that means it is a strong language and it contains a rich set of data or functions. So that is what robust language says. So we'll go for the next point. And as I said, it is a robust language. It contains a rich set of built-in functions. So it has a rich set of built-in functions. So, and also operators can be used to write any complex program. So it has lot of operators, so that can be used to write any complex programs. So next point is, it is highly portable language. That is portable language. What do you mean by portable language? That means, so if you write a C programming in one computer, that can be run on another computer. You may require a little or else there will be no modification at all in the programmings, or else you may require a little modification. That means portable language means, so you are writing the program in one computer and that can be copied and that can be run in another computer. You will get the output as same. So that is portable language. Next point is, it has ability to extend itself. So it has the ability to extend itself. Then what do you mean by extend itself? That means we can continuously add our own functions to the C libraries. So this you can see in the coming days, that I'll explain how we can add our own functions to the C libraries. Next we'll go for structure of C programming. Let's go for the structure of C programming. So basic structure of C programming. So I have listed down the sections that comes in a basic program, C program. So first we'll go through one by one. So documentation section. Documentation section is nothing but, so it will give a name for the programming. That program. For example, if you are doing addition program, you will give a name as addition program. So that is about documentation section. So it is nothing but giving a name. So this is about documentation section. So it is giving the name of the program, or you can write even the author name or other details in the documentation section. So let's go for the link section. So link section is nothing but, it provides the instruction to the computer. In this section, so we will be giving the instruction to the compiler, so to link the function from the library function. So in this link section will come, so compiler and the library function will be linked in this section. For example, hash include stdio.io.h, this one. So after seeing this, you will get to know what is the link section. So this is linking giving the instruction to the compiler from the library function. This is the library function. So from this hash include, so the library function will be connected to the compiler. stdio.h is nothing but standard input output functions. So standard output will be given through printf in C language, and the standard input is through scanf. So I think you have know about this. Standard input outputs, it is a standard library function. So through this we can give input and we can get the output. So input is scanf and output is printf. So now we'll go for the definition section. So definition section, it defines all the symbolic constants. So it defines all symbolic constants. What is the symbolic constant? I'll give the example. Hash define next global declaration section. So what is global declaration section? That means, so we'll be using variables in more than one function. We'll be using same variable. For example, so a is equal to 10. So this variable we'll be using in more than one function. So that can be declared in global variable, or else a, b or c, any variables for that matter. So you should declare in global declaration section. Next, come to the main function. This is the function where the actual every C program starts. So every C program must have one main function. This main functions contains two parts, that is declaration part and executable part. So what is declaration part? Declaration part means we'll be declaring the variables here. So in declaration part, we'll be declaring variables that is used in the executable part. So if we want to execute any program, if we want to take any variable, that before executing that variable, that should be declared in declaration part. So next comes to the executable part. So at least there should be at least one statement in the executable part, so that we can get the output. And these declaration part and executable part must appear between these two opening braces and closing braces. And the execution begins with these braces and close or end with these closing braces. And all the statements that comes in declaration part and executable part must end with a semicolon. So okay, so all the statements must end with a semicolon. So after the main function section, we have a subprogram section. So we'll look at that. In subprogram section, user can define their own function, that is user defined functions in the after main or before main, whatever wherever you can write your user defined function, but the program starts from the main functions. So we'll be having, you can write n number of functions, that is function 1, function 2, or up to n functions you can define by yourself. That is about subprogram section. So we'll see the example now so that we can understand easily. So let us look at the example now. So this is the documentation section. These are the documentation section, and this is link section. Okay, so we'll be writing link section here, and after that this is the definition section, and this is global declaration section. This is the main function, and this is declaration part. This is executable part. These are executable part. Since the main is int main, we should return the value, and this is the subprogram section. So we'll be having one function here. So this is the user defined function. This is all about importance of C and basic structure of C programming. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe. If you want to give any symbolic constants, then you should use hash define in definition section.